Today we'll be unboxing Goodyear digital tire inflator. I got this off from Amazon on a very decent discount sale. This is the code and this is the model number. Let's see what are the parts inside. It doesn't get a packing case. This is the only cardboard. It comes in a cardboard box. This is the tire inflator and only thing you get is the manual. The tire inflator is quite handy. As you can see, the size of it is hardly of a palm size. This is the size of the actual size for comparison. The display size is very good. You can easily view it, and it comes with a backlit orange LED. The moment you plug it in, the LED will start blinking. LED will come on so that you can view it even in the night. And this is the best part of this feature. This button can be used to change 3 modes. The default mode is PSI, then you can change it to bar, then again you can change this to kilopascal. The best is to use it in PSI because that's the normal standard we use. For increasing the moment you plug it in, let's see what are the tire. This is the place where the cable is inserted. It has a place so that you can insert it after use. The cable size is I think one's arm length, but it is of decent size. It's useful. The DC adapter is stored here. You have to take it out from here. It is stored very properly. If you fold it properly, you can store it easily. The space is adequate enough. This is the DC adapter which comes in. It can be plugged into a 12-volt DC socket, which you can have it in your car, or you can have it where you plug it to your cigarette lighter, or you can have it in a boot. Some cars have it in a boot as well. Let's see how long the cable is. Yeah, I think the cable is of decent size. We can check this once we go to our car and see if it can go in our backside of car as well. It also comes in with 2 extra adapters which you can use to inflate different types of object. This you can use to inflate balls, and this you can use for inflating beds and everything, tire mattress, air mattresses, everything. And this has a quite useful space. You can plug it in there and it will stay there. This comes with 2 emergency lights. One you can use it as a torch light by operating this, and by again pressing it, it will red and white light will a combination of red and white light will start blinking. You can use that at hazard light. So the torch light can be very useful in night conditions. Let's see how it performs in practical. Okay friends, so this comes with a 12-volt DC adapter. This you have to plug in the 12-volt DC socket which is provided in the car, where you also plug in your cigarette lighter. Please ensure that you turn on your car ignition before using this. I've turned on the ignition right now. Let's see how it works now. Now you can see a bright light is illuminated in the display. Right now it is showing 00 psi. Let's unscrew the cap. This pipe has a screwing nozzle. This you need to screw into your tire. Please ensure that once you screw in, there will be a slight leakage of air, but it is quite natural. Please ensure to tighten it very tightly, otherwise the air transfer will not be airtight. See, right now once I have plugged in, it is showing the actual pressure, tire pressure of the right now it is 29 psi, whereas it has to be 36 psi. Let's set it to 36. You have to use the plus button so that it can go to this has 3 modes also. You can change the pressure mode to bar, then you can change to kilopascal, or you can change to PSI. PSI is the normal range which we use, so it's better to use in PSI. it always gets to a preset value. Once you press the plus button, it has some presets, so it automatically came to 35 psi, but I want 36 psi. I'm putting 5.5 pressure extra because once you remove it, it takes some air out. Now let's start. You have to press the power button to start. It shows you the real-time pressure which is in film. There is very minimal vibration, so it can be used very handily. Come to 35 psi. It comes with an auto shut off feature, so the moment it will reach to 36.5, it will automatically shut off. See, once the pressure becomes 36.5, it automatically shuts off. I think it has a rounding off figure of 0.5. That's why right now it is showing 37 psi, though we have filled it to 36.5. It's quite normal because once you try to open it, some air will escape. Be ensure that you do this very quickly, otherwise more air will escape. Ensure to put the proper caps so that it prevents your film pin. Your back tire as well. In fact, I think it can be taken to your boot as well. The moment you try to plug it in, it will show you the tire pressure. It comes with plastic heads which prevents it from slipping when in use. The pressure is 30 right now. Actually, it should be 32. Let's and once the moment you press start, the right if you have to set this pressure, all you have to do is press this plus button. The display will start moving. Suppose you want to do it to 33, it will bring thrice. You have to wait till it stops blinking. When it stops blinking, all you have to do is press the power button. That way it will become on. This is very portable. You can easily store it in your boot and it will hardly take any space. If you want a product comparison, this is the size. This is how small it is. If you compare it, I have a 15-inch tire. This is the Smile. This is hardly one hand by one hand. So this is very quiet and it doesn't make any noise also. It is quite handy to use. I got it on Amazon. So let's see how it feels.